All right, so check it out. Right now, I'm working on a 200-piece order using the uscutter Gallery DTF Printer, as you can see. So I'm printing out an image of 12 images. It's about just under 12 feet. Uh, okay, so this is gonna be my review for the printer. Amazing print quality off the hook. This thing literally right now is printing out money. I've had it for 2 weeks and I'm just under $2,000. Okay, so check how the printer works inside. You know, there's not a lot of information on the internet about this specific printer, but this is an Epson 1390R printer. It's a workhorse. I changed out the cold roll that you could get in a bundle package and got hot peel. So I got the bundle package, right? It comes with the Cura, which is empty right now. I have images right here. These are the printouts for a family vacation. I'm doing 200 like I said before. All right, so with this specific printer, right? You're gonna need obviously Adobe Illustrator or Photoshop, because this computer prints out really rich, and you could go into the software to try and minimize the saturation, but you can't go any lower than 0. So you're gonna have to adjust that with Photoshop, you know, or else your images will be a lot darker and it's just a little too much. So yeah, you're gonna have to adjust that. But this printer is gonna be a learning curve, but it's not a crazy steep one. Luckily, I have associates that are affiliated with this kind of stuff, and they're actually throwing me a lot of work, and they got me going. But it's pretty much plug and play. It's pretty much plug and play. Look, like right now, I'm just babysitting it. You know, I'm making sure the roll's coming out perfectly fine. You know, to the powder over there. I had a conversation with customer service. I gave them some information. They got control of my laptop. They got me going in a matter of like 15-20 minutes. Since then, I literally had this printer for just under 2 weeks, and I'm almost at $2,000. So this is, you hear nothing but stories, nightmare stories of DTF printers. This thing is pretty awesome. It has a heating system for the white. It does a cycling. It runs the paint through the lines. It stirs the white ink. My suggestion is, with paint, you buy more than enough white, because this thing is like a leaky faucet. I mean, the white, I mean, it just eats up white. So your best bet is to get like a liter or 2, just to be on the safe side. And like, you know, you want the tanks full. If they get halfway, it still prints out good, but you want whatever pressure it needs for the lines to like really pull the paint good. You just want the ink to be, you know, topped off for the most part. If not, that should be like your daily routine before your day's over. Some people start the day by cleaning it, servicing it, making sure the paint is full. When you're done with your day's work, clean the catch, put your paint, make sure everything's good before you walk away, just to avoid those nightmare stories. Print quality, I have some. These are another job, so I just been rolling with work. This is another. I mean, look how solid these images printed out. But like I said, the saturation on the software itself is too high, so you got to adjust it. So I had to adjust these. This is the error. Also, you see these little color blocks. I put them ahead of the print because you see this faded black line. I'm not sure if you can see it. It's like a little faded black line. So I've tried everything, and me and my associates have tried everything to get those from the artwork. What you do with those bars, those color bars, you put them on the very top of the image, and it just gets the print heads going, flowing with the ink it's gonna be using. And once your actual images, logos are printing out, like butter. I mean, literally, the shit is printing out fucking money. I let it run for hours. Man, listen, last night, night before that, today, I've been at it since like 7 in the morning. It's gonna be, I don't know. Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 2:02 p.m.
2:02. I've been at it since 7 a.m. Just like here, sitting down. I got my Street Fighter to, entertain me for a little bit. But I'm just making sure, like I said, the roll comes out. There's the powder that I have. Also, to give a little quick review on the Cura, this was the bundle package I got with the Gallery printer. So, my thoughts on this, I feel like sometimes it's great. It cures in a matter of seconds. And then other times it leaves corner spots of the image. You're like in and out, in and out, in and out. Another thing, the powder. So I didn't want to take the chance of this not working out because I bought a DTG machine and it didn't work out for me. That was a loss. But it was a made in China bullshit, and that was a huge loss for me. And that's when I first started this printing venture 3 years ago. Get the shaker and the Cura. Why? Because I'm pretty smooth with applying the powder on the image, but no matter what, you will have this powder just in the air all over your workspace. You don't want it in the printer. I'm gonna look for a used one and just bring it in without asking the wife. She's just gonna walk home and surprise, I got something else. But yeah, my advice would be, in the bundle package, it's like an extra $3,000, so jump on that. It'll make the time from you cutting everything with ink fresh. You got to be really careful to applying the powder, which no matter how careful you are, it's going to get everywhere. And you just move around a lot. I'm finding myself moving around a lot. I don't mind it, but if you have the extra coin, I think that'll be your best move. Again, the Cura is good when it wants to be. Then again, you got to play with it. But the printer, man, this thing prints like butter. So quality of the image you illustrate will determine the quality of the print. So if you got great artwork, man, your customers are going to be like, you mess with the half tones. If you got really quality artwork, this thing's a fucking game changer for me. I do screen print, sublimation, vinyl, big decals. I've tried my hands on DTG, but that was a fail and a half, and I lost out on that. And I even had to return the machine. But this thing, if this thing continues, and I'm thinking the 57 I spent on this machine. So look, you buy the bundle package, it's 5,700. About like 700, 800 is taxes alone and shipping. Yes, uscutter will charge you like $400 for shipping. So be aware of that. Have that on the side. That's also a financial plan if you qualify. And yeah, man, like, there's no information out on this. I would say it's a go. It's a thumbs up. It's a great printer. I am new to this and I am making money. And my associates that have been in the business for a long time, they say for this scale printer, it's one of the best ones they've seen. It's got all the new features that you want. It's an Epson. It's actually just an Epson printer, just decorated with uscutter, Gallery DTF. But there's plenty of materials you could get for it. Inks. You don't necessarily have to buy the ink that's crazy expensive. I don't get the cheap shit. I get the stuff from my distributor, which they're one of the leading, you know, Total Ink Solutions. They're a big screen print company, but they do all type of stuff. Print and cut, UV, DTF, and materials there. They cost a pretty penny. Startup cost for this was the bundle I bought with it. I smoked through that shit, and to like replace that, I just spent close to almost $600. So no, to run this, look, listen, you want to play, you got to pay. And if you're willing to pay, you're going to get great results. Purchase wise, this is a no-brainer and a game changer. So I'll talk to you guys. Peace.